Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm bringing you a story that has shaken the world of Turkish television. One that sparked headlines, captivated fans, and raised countless questions about performance, chemistry, and the line between fiction and reality. We're diving into the much-talked-about moment between Barış Baktuk and Yağmur Yüksel, a pair whose on-screen energy has kept audiences glued to the screen. But this time, it wasn't just the characters that stirred conversation. It was a kiss. And not just any kiss. Let's talk about what really happened, and why it left such a strong impression on both fans and critics. A kiss that changed everything. During the filming of a pivotal scene in their hit series, Barış and Yağmur shared a kiss that instantly became one of the most unforgettable moments in recent Turkish TV history. This wasn't just written into the script and executed mechanically. From all accounts, it was a bold, emotionally charged, and fully committed performance that stunned even the crew. What was intended to be a dramatic turning point in the storyline became something larger, a topic of widespread attention, online analysis, and emotional reaction. People who were on set that day described the atmosphere as electric. There was silence when the scene ended, not because of discomfort, but because everyone understood they had witnessed something powerful, something more than just lines delivered for a camera. Real emotion or just good acting. As expected, the scene caused waves on social media. Some fans praised the moment as pure artistic brilliance, applauding both actors for diving so deeply into their characters. Others wondered whether the intensity we all saw was only acting. It's not the first time Barış and Yağmur's chemistry has sparked speculation. Since the very beginning of the show, viewers have commented on how effortlessly they connect on screen. Their body language, their timing, the subtle ways they respond to each other. It all feels deeply organic. And now, with a kiss as raw and unfiltered as this one, people are beginning to ask, where does the character end and the actor begin? The storyline that led to this moment, let's not forget the context. The scene wasn't created in a vacuum. It came at a crucial point in the show's plot, a moment where tension between their characters had been building for episodes. It wasn't a kiss thrown in for shock value. It was the emotional climax of a slow-burning dynamic that had finally reached a boiling point. From a storytelling standpoint, it was well-earned. But what elevated it beyond good television was how real it felt. That kind of authenticity doesn't come from technique alone. It comes from emotional bravery, from actors who are willing to open themselves up fully in front of the camera and the world. Behind the scenes, what crew members said. Crew members who witnessed the moment firsthand have described it as one of the most emotionally charged scenes they filmed. One assistant director reportedly said that Barış and Yağmur stayed in character long after the director called cut. They sat quietly, processing the moment, as if needing time to emotionally detach from what had just unfolded. It wasn't scripted like that. The silence, the eye contact, the pace. Much of what made the scene so memorable came from instinct, not rehearsal. According to a stylist on set, the energy between the two was so intense you could feel it even from across the room. Audience reactions, applause, and curiosity. Viewers were quick to express their admiration. Social media posts poured in praising the scene, calling it the most believable kiss on Turkish TV in years and a masterclass in emotional storytelling. But praise wasn't the only thing circulating. Questions about the real relationship between the two stars surged again. Was this just part of the job? Or had something more personal evolved between them? Neither Barış nor Yağmur has commented on the rumors. And maybe they don't need to, because what they delivered on screen, with that single moment, was powerful enough to speak for itself. What makes this different? There have been countless romantic scenes in Turkish dramas, and many passionate kisses. So why did this one stand out? It wasn't just technique. It was the feeling behind it. The trust between two actors willing to be completely vulnerable in front of each other and their audience. There was no hesitation, no performance anxiety, just raw, open expression. That's what makes the scene resonate. It wasn't about creating a viral moment. It was about telling the truth through fiction. And for a brief few seconds, they succeeded. Industry impact. A new standard? Many in the entertainment world are calling this scene a game changer. Not because it broke any rules, but because it raised the bar. Producers, directors, and actors are all taking note. And fans are now watching other series with a more critical eye, asking why so many romantic moments feel forced in comparison. It's likely we'll see more scenes like this in future Turkish dramas. Moments where actors are given the space to go beyond the script, to feel, to risk, to create something unforgettable. Barış and Yağmur. What now? With this scene, both actors have stepped into a new light. Barış is being praised not just for his looks or charisma, but for his emotional depth and control. Yağmur is being hailed for her fearlessness and ability to express vulnerability on camera in a way that's rarely seen. Whether or not they address the speculation surrounding their off-screen relationship, they've already proven what matters most: their commitment to the craft. And the audience has noticed. Final thoughts: sometimes a single moment can change the way we see a character. Sometimes it changes the way we see the actor. And sometimes, just sometimes, it changes the story completely. For Barış Baktuk and Yağmur Yüksel, that moment has arrived. And whether it was pure fiction or something more, well, maybe that's a question we're not meant to answer. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to hear more stories from behind the scenes of your favorite stars, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, take care and never underestimate the power of a single scene.